Hey, Carpool crew, I'm Pastor Justin, and today's episode is about a fear that a lot of kids carry around quietly. All month long, we're talking about what would Jesus say about the things that scare us. Now, you might not have said it out loud, but you've probably thought it before. I'm not good enough. Maybe you think, I'm not the star player on the team. I'll never get picked first. I don't get the awards or the straight A's. No one really notices me. And in the back of your mind, you wonder, what if I never measure up? But if you've ever felt that way, I want you to lean in because you are not alone. And Jesus has something really important to say to your heart and to your mind today. The verse is from Genesis 1, chapter 27. So God created man in his own image. He created him in the image of God, and he created them male and female. So let's go all the way back to the very beginning of the Bible, the very first book and the very first chapter, and the very first humans, Adam and Eve. It says that you were made in God's image. That means you were made on purpose, you were made with value, and you reflect something about who God is just by being you. It doesn't say God only made athletes in his image or God only made straight A students in his image. It said he made all of us that way. We were all made in the image of God. If Jesus were sitting right next to you and you said, I feel like I'll never be the best. I'm just not enough. I think he'd look right at you and say, I made you exactly how I wanted you. Your voice, your brain, your personality, your smile, I picked all of it. You don't have to earn being enough. I already say that you are. So let me tell you something really cool. I have a friend who won the Super Bowl. He was the MVP, the most valuable player. He played for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was the quarterback. Now, that's a huge deal. He's really athletic. I also have a really good friend who works for NASA. He's incredibly smart. He designs satellites and spaceships. Now, you might hear that and think, whoa, I'm not like that. But here's the thing. Neither of them are you. God gave them gifts for a reason, and he gave you gifts for a reason. You don't need to be the MVP or a genius scientist to be valuable. Sometimes the world says you're good enough only if you stand out, but Jesus says you're good enough just because you're you. If you've ever felt like you're not enough, I want you to try this. Say out loud, God made me on purpose. I am enough because he says so. Maybe that's something you write down on a Post-it note and put on your mirror, or something you write in your notebook. Second, list your God-given strengths. Maybe you're a great listener. Maybe you're great at music. Maybe you're really funny. Maybe you're amazing at Legos or BMX or puzzles, or you're really great at video games. I like playing video games. All of those matter. Thank God for making you uniquely you, because he doesn't make mistakes and he didn't start making mistakes with you. Lastly, stop comparing. God didn't ask you to be someone else. He asked you to be you. So be exactly who God made you to be. It's okay not to be the best at everything. You weren't meant to be the best at everything. You were meant to be you, a masterpiece made by God, full of purpose, already enough. So the next time that voice whispers, you'll never be enough, you can smile and say, too late. Jesus already says I am. Remember, no matter where you are or how you're listening, God loves you. And parents, if you love today's podcast, don't forget we do weekend episodes, bonus episodes, and we have brand new shows starting in November. You can get all of it just by subscribing. Before you go, answer this question together. What's something God made in you that's unique and good, even if it's not flashy or loud? I'll see you tomorrow on Carpooling with Jesus.